Hi, everyone, and welcome to day 4 of Careers Summer Session. It is Friday, July the 5th, and again, just going to go over a couple of housekeeping items from what happened yesterday, and then get you set for what you should have completed, hopefully heading into the weekend. Now, some of you may feel like there's a lot of work happening all at once, and obviously that is the nature of the summer session course, but if the pacing is feeling a little bit too quick for you, please let me know and we can try to work out a schedule that might be a little more to your tune or to your pace. Some people obviously work at different speeds, and we're going to try to make this as conducive as possible. Though you should be spending probably between 4 to 6 or even upwards of 8 hours sometime on some days working through some of this content. So I know it's a lot of stuff, but we only have about 18 days to get through both the civics and the careers. So at the end of next week, we will make the turnover, and starting on Tuesday the 15th, we will make the switch to the civics. So still a lot of course still to get through for the careers, and there's a lot more stuff still to come. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, don't worry. Please let me know, and we can try to come up with a schedule that might work best for you. Okay, a lot of you did get a lot of stuff done yesterday, which was great. So you should have 100% finished your career cluster assignment, as well as your pioneers interview. So a lot of you were posting that to the discussion board, which is great. Allowed to share and have other people see what your interview was all about. You can also try to make sure that you do share that with me individually on the assignment link. So go into the assignments tab and upload your pioneer interview to me as well. The other thing is that a new feature that they brought on was the one-to-one feedback. So if you don't want to go through and send me a direct email, we can go through and do some one-to-one feedback. So that is on there as well. So if you go into the discussions tab, you should see your name there, and you can discuss with me one-on-one, and we can have a thread going back and forth instead of trying to sift through a bunch of emails. So try to use the one-to-one feedback tool. So it's a great tool that's there for your use and make things a lot easier to converse between the two of us. Okay, as for what to do for Friday, planning all pathways assignment. So that is one that a lot of people got started, but I don't see a ton of them that have been submitted. So maybe, again, this was a day that was a little overwhelming with a lot of work, and that's fine. Try to utilize the day that you have tomorrow to try to finish off the Planning All Pathways assignment first and foremost, and then work your way into activity number 3. So activity number 3 is a little bit more applicable than some of the stuff that we have been doing so far, as opposed to looking at some of your learning skills and some of the job requirements for certain professions. You're going to look more so at the job market assignment, which is going to prepare you to how to properly build a resume, how to write a cover letter, and potentially have an interview follow-up. If you finish activity 3, you can move on to activity 4, but we will have time to do that on Monday. There is quite a bit of work associated with activity 3 in terms of reading through and filling some things out, watching some videos, getting involved in the discussions, and then also having some time to prepare your resume, cover letter, and potential post-op interview. And you are going to have to go through and create a job package as well. So there's a lot of work to do for Friday in terms of activity 3. So if you get through activity 3, great. We will have time, and we can shift activity 4 to next Monday. And then we can carry on with the rest of the course from there, doing unit 3 and 4. So again, you should 100% need to have your career cluster assignment done and your pioneers interview done, using the one-to-one feedback tool. And for Friday, finishing off your Planning All Pathways assignment, definitely. And then get started on activity 3 with the job market assignment, resume building, cover letter writing, and interview follow-up, as well as looking at the job boards and some of the other things that are going to be on there. So a lot of interesting and good stuff to get through in activity 3. If you have any questions, again, please feel free to send me an email or on the 1v1 feedback. And office hours tomorrow will be similar to they were today, so about 9:30 to 11:30, and then 1:30 to 3:30. Okay, so we'll see you guys next week, and we'll see you hopefully in the discussion forums and in the 1v1 emails.